Hello, there I am. Welcome back to more FNaF Fazbear's Frights. In the last episode, we finished off the first story, the title story for the first book in the series, Into the Pit. This time we're starting the second story, To Be Beautiful. Go away. There's comments everywhere. Anyway, and we done afterwards. Anyway, To Be Beautiful. What this immediately makes me think of is Mangle's line from UCN. Mangle's death line, where she says, and I quote, "You'll be just like me. Beautiful." And Mango is kind of abomination, so this can't end well. Like, at all. That's my first thought. Anyway, let's get started on To Be Beautiful. Flat and fat. Those were the two words that Sarah thought of when she looked in the mirror, which she did a lot. How could someone with such a curved belly be as flat as an ironing board everywhere else? Other girls could describe the shape as being like an hourglass or a pear. So we'll say our protagonist this time is Sarah. Okay? Sarah would say like a potato. Potato! Oh, we got someone who could rival someone else at this. It's the fat Joe Greasy Shabazz. Okay. Looking at the Blumen, it's a real word. Blumen. Bulbol. Balloons. Looking at the balloon's nose and a prominent ears, and how all parts seem stuck onto her body at random, she was reminded of Miss a match though she had the one with different eyes, ears, noses, mouth, and other body parts that you could stick on her to make her look as where you said you wanted. And so that was the nickname she came up for herself, Miss Mix-a-Match. But at least Miss Mix-a-Match had Mr. Mix-a-Match. Unlike the girls at the school who she called beautiful, still didn't have a boyfriend or any prospect of one. So there was one boy she looked at, dreamed of, but she knew he was looking at or dreaming of her. She gets that she, like Mrs. Mix-a-Match, in a single days, was just to wait around until someone equally unfortunate looking guy came along. In the meantime, she needed to finish getting ready for school. So looking at her worst enemy, the mirror. For me, it's Stairs or me. Ever since Luigi's managed to Stairs or me, there's always Stairs. Stairs, the greatest enemy of all time. She applied some mascara and pink tinted lip balm For her birthday, her mom finally gave her permission to wear a little white makeup. She gave her dull, mosey brown hair, blushing. She sighed. It was as good as it was going to get, and it wasn't good. The walls upstairs were decorated with photos of models of pop stars, of magazines. The eyes were smoky and the lips full, the legs long. They were slender, curvy, and confident, young but womanly, and the perfect bodies were and the perfect bodies in were wearing clothes Sarah couldn't even dream of for they were wearing. That's like the alliteration to extreme. We're wearing. I say that 5 times fast. We're wearing. You see, I can't even do it. Sometimes when she was getting ready for in the morning, she felt as these goddesses of beauty were looking at her with disappointment. All they seemed to say is that what you're or no remotely clear for you, she asked. Still, she liked having the goddesses there. If she couldn't see beauty when she looked in the mirror, at least she could see it when she looked at the wall. In the kitchen, her mom was dressed for work in a long floor cape. Her salt and pepper hair long and loose down her back. Her mom never wore makeup or did anything special to her. She had a tendency to put on weight around her hair. Still, Sarah had to admit that her mom had natural prejudice to that herself. It skips a generation. Sarah thought. Hey, Cupcake, Mum said. I picked up some bagels. I kinda want to do a reference, but I know it'd be out of place. I got that kind you like with all the seeds. You want me to put one in the toaster for you? No, I don't like. Oh, no, I can't do me to a bagel voice. No, dude. No, can't do it. Can't do it. Can't reference him. Fudge. No, I'll just have a yogurt, Sarah said. Though her mouth watered at the thought of the toasty everything bagel it salad and cream cheese. I don't need all of those carbs. Mum rolled her eyes. So, does little young cause you lived on just have just 90 calories in them? It's wonder you don't pass out from hunger. Still, she took a big bite of the bagel she asked. So, she put in the top boxes together. Started. And cream cheese squished out when she chopped it. It's first, Mum said, a mouthful. It's not too young to be worried about carbs. And you're much too old to not to be worried about them, Cyril wanted to say. But she stopped herself. Instead she said, a yogurt and a bottle of water will be plenty to hold me over until lunchtime. Shoot yourself, Mum said. But I'm telling you, this bagel is delicious. Bagel! No, still can't do it. Unlike most mornings, Sarah actually made it to the school bus in time, so she didn't have to walk. She sat by herself and watched YouTube makeup tutorials on her phone. Maybe on a next birthday, Mum will let her more than mascara and BB cream, a tin lip balm. she could get what she needed to do some real coaching to make her cheekbones look more pronounced and her nose less bulbous. Bulbous? I still don't know. Oh, bulbous. It looks like a bulb, so bulbous. I just thought about looking at the ceiling. Looking at the ceiling gives all my great ideas. Getting her mouth done professionally would also really help. Right now, she and her choosers were fighting a day battle against a unibrow. Before Spirit, as she got her science book out of her locker, she saw them. They shot her down the hall like supermodels doing a one-way shot. And everybody starts to see what they were to watch them. Lillian, Julian, Tabitha, and Emma. Jeez, we got 4 new names. I can't take this all in. There's 4 new names already. Sorry. They were cheerleaders. They were royalty. They were stars. They were every girl in the school wanted to be, and who every boy in school wanted to be with. They were the beautifuls. Each girl had her own personal brand of beauty. Lydia had blonde hair and blue eyes, and her rosy was precious. Like Julian had fiery red hair and cat-like green eyes. Tabitha was dark with chocolate brown eyes and a luscious black hair. And Emma had chestnut hair and an enormous blue like brown eyes. All the girls had long hair. The bands to flip luxuriously over their shoulders. They were slender, but with enough curves to fill out the clothes and the bust and the hips. And the clothes! The clothes were as beautiful as they were. All bought at high-end stores in big cities they visited on vacations. They were all wearing black and white. A short black dress with a white collar, a cut for Lydia, a white shirt with black and white polka dots, miniskirts of Julia, a black and white stripe. What are they? Penguins? Oh, it's a girl. What are they? Penguins? A voice caught Sarah's about info. Huh? Sarah turned to see Abby. The bet Abby. I use this name! She's obviously using names. I read this part of the book and you used the name. What the hell? Okay. Well, on this aside, her best friend since kindergarten, standing beside her. She was wearing some kind of hideous poncho and a long, loose, full-plate skirt. She looked like she should be running a fortune-telling booth at a school carnival. I said they looked like penguins, Abby said. Let's hope there aren't any hungry seals around. She made a loud barking sound. Then that. You're crazy, Sarah said. I think they look perfect. You always do, Abby said. She was hugging a shoulder brushed against her chest. And I had a feeling about why. You have a feeling about everything. Abby is backpack. Abby's backpack. Okay, that's just funnier than I thought. Oh, so sad. It was true. Abby wanted to be a scientist, and all those things would probably come in handy one day when she was working on a PhD. You know how we used to play Barbies when we were little? Abby said, asked. When they were little, Sarah and Abby had each had pink carrying cases filled with Barbies and various clothes and accessories. They had taken turns carrying the cases to each other's house and had paid for them for hours, stopping only for juice box and graham cracker breaks. Life has been so easy back then. Makes sense? Yeah, Sarah said. It was funny. Abby hadn't changed much since those days. She still wore her hair in the same way, still wore gold wire frame glasses. The bracelet on her too, and a few inches on her eyes were the only difference. Still, when Sarah looked at Abby, she could at least see the opportunity for beauty was there. Abby had a foolish coffee with cream complexion, and starting hazel eyes, these behind those glasses of hers. She took dance classes after school and had a graceful slender body. Immediately hid it on the hideous ponchos and over baggy clothes. Sarah had no beauty, and it tormented her. Abby had beauty, but didn't care about it enough to notice. My theory, Abby said, getting animated by the way she was resting, is that you used to love to play with Barbies, but now you're too old, then you need a Barbie substitute. Those empty happy fascinators are your Barbie substitutes. That's why you want to play with them. Okay? Sometimes it's like Abby was still a little kid. I don't want to play with them, Sarah said. Those little ones are so tall, it was exactly true. I'm too old to want to play with anybody. I just admire them is all. Abby rolled her eyes. There to admire. The fact they can match the eyeshadow to the outfits. You excuse me, I think I'll go and marry Corey and Rosa Parks. References. Sarah smiled. Abby always been such a nerd. A novel nerd, but still a nerd! Sorry, had to. Well, you never had nothing satisfaction. I remember how you used to see your Barbies. I'd be good back. Oh, there was one a shaped bowl, and there was the one with the hair colored green with a matching marker. So she looked like some kind of crazy supervillain. She was her eyebrows. Now, if those tea creeps will let me play with them that way, I might be interested. You're the one who's a supervillain. Nope, Abby said. That's a stock, Alec. This is why I'm way more fond of the cheerleaders. Abby gave up a little way, then hurried to class. At lunch, Sarah called Abby. It was Friday, which was pizza day. Abby said he was one of the school rectangular pizza sizes. A coop, a coop. I don't know what I'm saying. A cup full of fruit cocktail and a carton of milk. Cube pizza wasn't the best, but it was still pizza, so it was pretty good. Too many carbs though. Sarah had hit the sound bar instead and got a green sound with no back that chassis. She liked Rams a lot better than vignettes, but Rams added too many calories. The other kids at the table were nerds who always threw their lunch so they could play card games into the bell line. Sarah knew the beautiful called it the loser tale. Sarah stared at the letters with a dull practice fall. What would you do, she asked Abby, if you had $1 million? Abby did. Oh, that's easy. Sarah's like, wait, Sarah said, because the next thing I was going to say. Abby was going to say. Sarah said because she knew the kind of thing Abby was going to say. You're not allowed to say you give it to her man selling or the homeless or whatever. The money's just to spend on yourself. Abby smiled. And since it's a man paying money, I don't have to feel guilty. That's right, said crunching on his big cat. Okay. Abby took a bite of pieces and chewed food fully. Oh, in that case, I used to travel. House first, I said. And my mom and dad and brother. Say on Fazbear Tower and go to the Ice Tower. The news. And eat the best restaurant. Stuff ourselves with taxis and drink coffee at cafe. People watch. What do you think? Sarah puts the salad around on her plate. Well, I get my teeth whitened. And I go to one of those high-end salons to get my hair cut and colored. One for realistic one. I get skin changes and makeup with really good makeup. Not the cheap dust cold kind. And I got a nose job. There are other cosmetic procedures I like to have, but I don't think they do them on kids. And they shouldn't! Shut up. Abby said. She looked shocked. Like Sarah had said something very bad. Seriously, you put yourself through all that pain and suffering just to change the way you look? I had my tonsils taken out and it was horrible. I never want to have a species of a health, can help it. She looked at Sarah and said, what's wrong with your nose anyway? Sarah put her hand to the nose. Is it obvious? It's huge. Abby laughed. No, it's not. It's just a regular nose. A nice nose. And you figure out, does anybody really have a beautiful nose? Noses are kind of weird. I actually like animal noses better than people noses. My dog has a really cute nose. Sarah saw a glass of the usual thing. All of them have perfect, tiny noses. Adorable little buttons. Not a potato nose in the bunch. He looked over the table where Sarah was looking. Oh, the penguins again? Okay, so the thing about penguins, they may be cute, but they all look alike. All persons. You should look like an individual. Yeah, an ugly individual. Sarah said, putting on your soundbite. No, a nice looking individual who worries too much about appearance. Alice reached out and touched Sarah's arm. You changed a lot in the past couple of years, Sarah. We used to talk about books and movies and music. Now all you want to talk about is how you don't like the way you look and about all the clothes and hairstyles and makeup you wish you could afford. And instead of having pictures of your of keeping animals like you used to, you got just all those skinny models. I like the baby animals a lot better. Baby animals are always cute. Sarah felt anger rising like fire in her throat. How dare Abby judge her? Better than supposed to get the people who did judge you. She stood up. Right, Abby. She said loud enough that the other people on the table turned to look at her. I have changed. I have grown up. And you haven't. I think about adult things. I used to buy stickers and watch cartoons and draw horses. Sarah was so angry she marched up and left a trail of table for someone else to clean up. By the time school was over, Sarah had a plan. She wasn't going to sit and lose to anymore because she was going to be losing. She was going to be popular and as pretty as she possibly could be. It was amazing how quickly her plan fell apart. She was old. She dug her drawer where she kept her money. She had $20 of bad big money she kept. Grandma, I can't follow a amount. It was enough. The beauty store was now 50-minute walk from her house. She could get there and back and do what she needed before her mom got home and sick. The store was brightly lit with a row of beauty products. There's brushes, curling irons, hair dryers, nail polish, and makeup. She had this fully animated hair color. She didn't have to have $1 million to become blonde. She could do around $10 and look big. The pure black, pure platinum, decorated with a picture of a style model with long, bluish, light gold hair. Beautiful. The woman at the checkout had obviously dyed bright red hair and had false iris that these two were similar to her. Now you want to buy a great picture, you have to bleach it first, she said. Bleach it? How? Sarah. Her mum used to bleach and water the clean floors sometimes. Surely this wasn't fancy. You want to get the pastime that's on the back of the aisle too, the cashier said. When Sarah returned with the practice bottle, the woman looked at her about that. Don't you know you're about to call your hair hunt? Oh, sure, Sarah said, not making eye contact. She doesn't mind. She didn't know if her mom would mind or not. To find out, that's good then, Sarah said, bringing upstairs then. Me, she can help you. Make sure you get the call good and even. And home, Sarah looked at some of the bathroom and the directions on the box of hair color. They seemed to be simple now. She put on practice gloves that came with the hair dye kit, shaved her towel over the shoulders, and worked the peroxide into her hair. She wasn't sure how long she would leave the peroxide on. So that bathed a few gauges of salt and watched some YouTube makeup shows. Let a scout start this. Then it started to burn. It burned if someone folded a handful. Well, how long do we pass like this, huh? The answer was no longer definitive. Gold. Gold. These are all the top. This is a fire shell. Remember, her hair was dark white. Like she held an old woman way before her time. She could breathe, make her nose run and her eyes water. She cracked the window and opened the bottle of her cup. It's time to complete her transformation. Oh god. She shook out the hair colors ingredients in a squeeze bottle. So and massaged it. She set the on her phone to go and trace minutes until away. By the time the mom got her, a whole new person. She paid happy on her phone. They would tax the sound test. She didn't bother the conditions that came with her since she was old. She held up a spare of the bear to see the new hair. She's sweet. Well, that didn't work right. Next time on Fazbear's Frights, we continue the story as he tries to be beautiful. It's one of those things that is really don't care about. I'm reading it. The girl's book. Why is that beauty story in the finest of Reddy's book?